Hey, everybody. I am Chris O'Connor, your chairperson for State of Search Conference coming up in October on the 24th and 25th. And it's going to be held at the Renaissance Hotel in Richardson, Texas, which is north of Dallas. We are so excited. We've been interviewing and chatting with a lot of our speakers coming to the conference. This is one you don't want to miss. There is going to be so many golden nuggets that everybody needs to learn and implement and take back to their business or their agency, wherever they're working. It will be totally beneficial. And today I have the honor of speaking with somebody who has the exact same name as I do, Kristine. And it's
Yeah.
rare that we get to have it spelled the same way. So, Kristine, welcome. Tell us all about you and what you're talking about and why people should come to State of Search this year.
Okay, I'm excited because this is the first conference I'm leaving town since the pandemic to come to.
Woohoo!
So it'll be great to see everybody, and I love State of Search. It's such a has a nice intimate feel to it, so it's a really good time to catch up. I am in Las Vegas. I've been doing this search thing for 17 years, and I've
Long
been
time.
doing websites for 22. Oh gosh, I hate to admit it. And I've been in digital since for 22 years. So, what we're going to talk about in my session is something I found out a lot of people don't know a lot about, and that is how Google uses AI and how they do not just language, but how they use it post scoring, like when your site's been scored already and you get to the final search results, and how they use AI like rank brain and neural matching to construct the search results. And then also, of course, now we have the brand new one, the helpful content uh, ranking factor, which is, I believe, the only machine learning actual ranking factor as part of scoring your document. So I'm going to tell people about those, what to know about them, what the myths are, and then how to apply them to your SEO strategies.
That's awesome. So I know there's a lot of myths. I know right now the big talk is about that helpful content. And, there people are all over the board with that. It just kind of cracks me up. Not haven't seen a lot of problems or challenges, but I mean, it's kind of like Panda, right? You didn't see a lot of problems and challenges, and then all of a sudden they became one. So, you want to know what to do and when to do it and where to do it. And I'm so excited that you're going to be talking about that because that is like happening as we speak. And since the
Literally.
conference, is what, in less than 60 days, I mean, by then we'll know a whole lot more too, I'm sure.
Exactly. And we don't know anything really right now because it's still rolling out, as you know. But by then, we'll have had a chance to analyze it. And because it's a new ranking signal, we're going to have to live with it all the time. So it's not just a update, which I don't know if everyone knows yet, but it's actually going to be part of the ranking signal. So it's going to continually run. And so you're going to have to address it all the time, like when they move Panda and Penguin into the main algorithms and stop calling it that. So.
Yeah. So interesting. It's just interesting stuff that's always interesting stuff when it's digital marketing, right? I mean, got to keep us all on our toes for sure. So I'm going to ask you kind of a question out of left field there. So tell me, what is your favorite fast food?
Oh, McDonald's ice cream cone. During the worst of the lockdowns, I would go out once a week and get groceries and things I needed, and I would always stop and get a McDonald's ice cream cone. So
Yum.
don't judge me; they're actually really good.
No judgments. It's just always curious, I mean, what people like to eat, and we all have such a wide variety, and it's just kind of fun, kind of pulling the question out of
It
left
is,
field
yeah.
and asking people because you always never know what the response is. So my second question for you is, um, so you have been in this 20 plus years. You've been in the digital space. You've done websites. You've done a lot of things. And there's always seems to be somebody new and upcoming in this space. Do you have anybody you think we should keep our eye on?
Oh, I don't.
Could
I
be a
don't.
person, could be a company, could be.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I don't tend to do that just because if I say one person, I'll have forgotten 10 others. So I would, yeah, I would say maybe tool wise. I would keep your eyes on Sightbulb. they're
I've heard of
doing a
that. Hmm.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of very big things with very low price points. So you can get in for $35 a month and you can do an immense amount of analysis. And then, of course, my second favorite, which is Screaming Frog, especially
Yes.
because I'm a consultant, so I try to keep my tools budget low. And those two would be the two I would watch because they're adding some really amazing stuff. And Sightbulb's actually added an enterprise edition, so you can run it in the cloud, but also on your computer. But it saves you a lot of space on your computer and the time and the crawl. What we're trying to say, like crawling through your your ISP. It'll save you a lot of that kind of bandwidth. So it's really nice. Just it's in the beta. I don't think it's officially fully launched yet.
Well, I'm glad that you reminded me of Sightbulb. I remember, and I don't remember who told me. I'm going to assume it was probably Bill Hartzer or somebody who told me about Sightbulb, and I had looked into it quite a while ago, and actually I forgot about it. So thank you for the reminder because I remember that being a really cool tool and the abilities to do a lot. I just, was probably newer in the space. I used to be on the other end. I used to be running the business, a
Nice.
service-based business, and I absorbed all these tools from people like yourself and DFWSEM and State of Search Conference, and then I go implement it in the business, and that's partly why I grew that business from 0 to 1.6 million.
Oh,
So
amazing.
because I learned from you experts, and then I would go back and implement. So, but I'd forgotten about that one. So thank for the reminder of that.
And
I
one
think
other
you.
great, oh, sorry, not to interrupt. I
No,
was
go
just going
ahead.
to say one more great thing about Sightbulb is if you're learning, when you run it over a site that so you know what is there and what's not, what's fixed, what's not, you can actually go into all their hints and they'll summarize it for you, but you can click on Learn More and they'll tell you what SEO principle it's trying to meet, what the threshold is, why it's important, and how to fix it, plus reading materials. So if you're someone new to the space and you want to learn a lot about on-page and technical SEO, it's a really good way to do that to up your knowledge game.
No kidding. Wow, that
Yeah.
was a golden nugget right there, and you're not even at the State of Search conference yet. Can you imagine what she's gonna give you if you show up at the State of Conference? So uh, or I'm sorry, State of Search conference. So in October, the 24th and 25th, it's a Monday and a Tuesday, we have a limited number of seats available for in-person. We have unlimited available for virtual. Everything that's being shown will be live virtual. It's also going to be recorded so you can watch the sessions again and again or see ones that you haven't seen. So there's no reason why you're not there. So, how do you find out about State of Search? You go to stateofsearch.org. All the information is there. Again, that's stateofsearch.org. And I just think that Kristine just gave you a huge golden nugget, and you want to have probably 10 or 12 more golden nuggets. So let's see you register for stateofsearch.org, and we'll see you in less than 60 days. Kristine, thank you for being here today.
Thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait to see everybody in person. It'll be a great time.
It's going to be a great party.
Yeah, exactly.